Matt, very good to see you. I like today's topic. 5 things to consider before relocating in retirement. Retirement offers an opportunity for new beginnings and adventures, of course. Maybe that means moving to the beach or the mountains. Maybe it means moving closer to family. But before you move, you suggest you first consider, of course, the cost of living, which is essential when it comes to determining if your money's going to last in retirement.
That is correct, Aaron. And one of the biggest factors in retirement is your housing costs. Even if you have your
Mhm.
home paid off, you still have your taxes, property taxes, you have your insurance and your maintenance costs, cost to repair. What's the cost to do a remodel these days? It's
Yeah.
insane. But that does vary a lot from state to state. And as you see with the chart that we have here, comparable costs. San Francisco, 174, LA, 151, Miami, 118. Chicago 116. I think between Chicago and Miami, I'd go with Miami just for the winters.
You and me
but
both.
but maybe you like the cold and the wind, right? So many variables, and we're just going to touch base on a few of them here.
Right, and that was if you had made 150 in Seattle, what you would have to make in the other cities. Number 2, healthcare access and quality, which becomes increasingly important and expensive as we age.
That is true. One thing we don't like to admit is one day we men may need health care, right? And it may be forced upon us one day to actually go to the doctor. And when we do, we want to make sure that there's good quality. I think the key term is access. One thing we've all seen recently is how long it takes to get a doctor's appointment, right?
Right.
And if you're in the middle of a major health concern, you don't want to wait 6 months or 6 weeks or even 6 days. You want to get it taken care of today. So there's access. How quick can I get to the doctor? And then quality. How good is that medical system that we have? And as we age, clearly we want that to be, within a driving distance. We don't want to have to drive 3 hours to get to see our doctor.
Especially if you're needing regular care at that point. Good point. Number 3, your social support network. If you move, you're going to be leaving behind friends and your support systems.
That is true. And, for most people, it's no fun making new friends, but we have to look out and realize that's going to be a possibility. As we age, the unfortunate part of life is we lose friends just because of, none of us live forever. But it's a key part is the social aspect. People that have a tight social network tend to live longer and be happier. And we have to have community. Wherever you find that, you have to have community. You have to have friends, people to speak with and interact with on a daily basis.
Absolutely. Quality of life. Next, of course, you need to consider tax implications. There are reasons a lot of people retire to Florida.
That's true. There's about 7 states that do not have an income tax, and oddly enough, my state, Washington, is one of them.
Yeah.
But what I often tell people, still, in spite of that, Washington's a great state to make money, but for the average person, after you have made that money, it may not be the best state to retire in just because the cost of living is so high.
Mhm. And then last, of course, you need to consider your desired climate and lifestyle preferences.
Yeah, and that is something I personally think about all the time. Here in Washington, people often retire in Arizona, Nevada, just because the cost of living is lower. And I always tell myself, I remember that one time I flew into Phoenix, got off the plane, and it was just so hot. I'm like, there's no way in the world I could retire here.
No.
And I always imagine a beautiful sunny retirement, but the reality is, I love the cold, Aaron. Believe it or not, I love the cold. I sleep with the window open. My wife hates me for it, but it works. I love the
Mhm.
cold, and I do well with it.
Yeah, there's not going to be one answer for anyone. Matt, I love how you always consider putting these puzzle pieces together to create a holistic financial plan for people. So if somebody wants to talk this through with you, how can they reach you?
The best way is by phone, 425-256-3105. That's 425-256-3105. Just call to schedule an appointment.
All right, perfect. Matt, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Aaron.